let's jump right in and learn about rolling, okay? This is probably the most common foam roller that's out there. You can use it in a ton of different ways. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration. My biggest tip on using the traditional foam roller is that you not only want to have it go up and down across your muscles, but you want to go side to side to get a little bit more benefit. So I'm going to give you an example on your calves. Basically, you're just going to put it in the meat of your calf. You can do both calves or you can do one calf at a time. And you're going to go just back and forth to kind of warm it up. But when you find that kind of tight spot, you really want to rotate side to side, and that's what is going to work the muscle out. And you can see I'm even kind of going a little bit back and forth, a little bit side to side, but kind of slowly and just working it out. You really don't want to be killing yourself with the foam roller because that is just going to make things hurt even more. So you want to just kind of work through those little tight spots like that. You can use them legs, hips. There's a ton of different ways to do that. I'll have to do an entire separate video on all the options with a traditional foam roller. You can also get a foam roller that looks like this. You can see it's got some kind of bumps and it's got some grooves, and that you're going to use it the same way as you use the traditional foam roller, but these extra little bumps and grooves will kind of get into those maybe tighter spots that are a little harder to reach. And I actually have seen foam rollers this size that are collapsible so you can take with you on the go, which are pretty cool too. So it's really just a matter of preference if you like the textures to kind of dig in a little bit more. The other kind of portable foam roller is just this stick. This one is a brand called Tiger Tail, which I got at a race one time. And it's just a portable foam roller so you can get those kinks out on the go, or take it with you. Again, very easy to pack, very easy to throw in your race bag if you need a little warm up with your muscles before a race, or if you're doing an endurance type race where you're taking breaks in between, you can work out some of the kinks pretty quickly like that. This is perhaps my favorite foam roller on earth. It is called the Roll Recovery. It is made by R8, if you can see it back in there. And the great thing about this contraption, again, it's pretty portable. I take it with me on vacation. It's a little heavier than the stick, but it can really, really get into some tight places much easier. You don't have to lay down to do it. So, basically, you're just going to open it up and put it wherever you want to roll. So say you want to do your thighs. You're just going to take it and you can roll it like this, and it's flexible. I like to kind of anchor it here, and you can really get into your glutes. That feels really good to work that out. Like higher, you can get into your hips. Obviously IT band, hamstring. So it's really just kind of a flexible tool that you can put all over your leg, calves. It's mostly for legs, hips, thighs. I have never used it on like shoulders or anything like that. I have not figured that out yet. If you figure that out, I would love to know because I'm always learning. But this definitely, I picked this up from my run coach and never regretted it a moment since. Another roller, this one is called the Moji, and I actually have this one linked on my Amazon page. If you click onto my Amazon influencer link, either in the team page or if you are on my Instagram, it's on my bio as well. And this just has like a bunch of cold balls on here, and it is absolutely awesome for the bottom of your feet. And you just kind of step on it and roll your foot around. And the thing I love best about this one is I put it under my desk and I can just do this all day long. wonderful relief if you're dealing with plantar fasciitis, if you're on your feet a lot. I got it when I had plantar fasciitis issues, but I do use it also on my other foot that doesn't have the issues, and you just kind of roll your foot around. It feels really good. I am going to stop and move on to another one though. So the last two things that I have over here, they rolled away. I have a medicine ball, and somewhere I have a lacrosse ball. It rolled away. We'll see if we can find it. The medicine ball and the lacrosse ball are great for myofascial release. It's the same theory that the foam roller uses, but the medicine ball and the lacrosse ball are denser, and because they're rounder, you're going to be able to target areas a little easier. So the lacrosse ball I use a lot for hip flexors. You can place the ball right under your hip flexors and lie down flat on it. Like mine rolled away, so I don't know where it went to. I can't find it. So sometimes that happens. But if you have your lacrosse ball, you're just gonna lay right on it, right on your hip, and that will create the tension to help release the tension that's in your hip flexor. Also great if you place it under your hamstring to get the relief there. The medicine ball is amazing for quads, hips, and glutes. So, if you're doing your quads, you're gonna lay on it same way you do on the foam roller, and you're just gonna go back. Oh, I found a spot, so I'm gonna kind of sit there. You can go back and forth a little bit. Same kind of concept as when you're using the foam roller. The glutes, this is the one that I love as well. So you're gonna kind of position yourself a little at an angle on the ball, and you lift your foot up. I just felt it. And I'm not even gonna do anything else. I can just sit right here, working on my balance too. Just sit right here. It's putting pressure on my hip. Once I pick my foot up, you'll feel the difference from here to here. You're really getting that glute, the outer glute. You can straighten your leg out, get a little relief, and pull it back up, and it's just kind of working that out. So, there you have it, a handful of different ways to use your different rollers. And if you have any other questions, you know how to find me. You can always, check back on my website, check back in the team page, and ask me questions. All right, guys, have a great day. Remember, keep it real.